Today, we tackle the floor. No, never mind. That's stupid. Livable. Painting party. We have to hang out with this stork though. Gilbert's got nothing on Scott Russman. Thanks, kid.
You're welcome. Very pretty cake. Yeah, I know. This is a human being that keeps having pieces in your teeth.
Working hard or hardly working? Sorting some floor.
Another piece.
So we had a bit of a snag and have started again. And we're hoping for the best. The way this building was built is super weird. And this thing down here is really causing us a headache because there's no good spot to butt the floor up against. So we're starting again and it's gonna work. 2 rows done. Flooring is way harder than it looks like on TV. We're quitting for the day. This is really wrecking Scott's back and knees. And we got really held up at one real problematic area. So didn't get as far as we thought we would. But what we did get looks really pretty. So we're about 1/3 of the way done. Once we got that tough spot was like somewhere around here. Once we got through that, things really sped up. But his back was done. So we'll come back tomorrow. Keep going.
What day is it? Sunday.
And
I don't know.
we're doing the floor.
Yeah.
They're willing, excited helpers. Oh yeah, good job. How's that feel?
Yeah, better.
Never again.
Never again.
Today is a really good day. I just want to tell you a little story about knowing something's meant to be. We bought this flooring from the Restore. It was used. It was taken out of someone else's home when they did a remodel. So we bought it in a skid of it I think it was 380 square feet. Our room turns out to be about 300 square feet. So no problem, we're gonna have tons left over. But the thing is, you need to have full pieces or else the tongue and groove clicky part won't go together. So the only way to get the floor to lay right is if you have all those parts together. So you need full pieces. Let me tell you, we had exactly enough full pieces. Everything that's left is a piece that had already been cut in the old place where it was. How is that possible? So the thing about buying used floor is there's often damaged pieces. We expected that, and we're very strategic in how we laid it out so that any pieces that had little bits of damage, and usually the damage was along the seam, little chips. There were a couple with some scratches in it, not a big deal, not really visible unless you're looking for it. We just placed those where the desk and the rug is gonna be, so really you're not gonna see it. The floor's gonna look perfect. Now I'm quite certain this came from a home that had animals. It's filthy, like I'm sitting in filth right now and I don't even care because it's so pretty despite the dirt. But there's dog hair stuck to a lot of pieces. They're so dusty. They're just gross. And there's tape on them and there was paint I had to scrape off, but I don't care. I am excited about cleaning it and kind of seeing it in its full glory. There were a few moments where I thought the team was gonna quit on me. In fact, team leader said more than once that he was quitting. But once we got those first 3 rows in, they were the worst. It was awful, awful, awful. After that, things seemed to move along really well, much more smooth. I am super impressed with how level everything looks. And oh my goodness, it just looks so good. And I'm so excited about it. And it's as transformational as I expected it to be. I love it. And I can't believe I almost said no to this floor. What a fool am I? I'm sorry I didn't move in, but we have to figure out the trim around the bottom. So we're building a big box. It's gonna be weird. But that's okay. This whole thing is weird. So that's it. I have a floor. Another thing, we began things on the north wall and worked our way south, and fully expecting to get to that south wall and have to shave off a piece. No, we didn't. It fit like it was meant to be. That's not real life. Good things. This was the last piece. Look at it, just popped right in there perfectly. Even the weird little jog in the closet, everything just worked out. How does that happen? I believe in magic. It is the May long weekend. Today is Victoria Day, which means it's a stat, which means I'm off work. There's not a lot we're gonna get done today. Scott and Liam are out golfing. Noah's inside making cookies. Blue cookies.
Blue cookies. Cookies.
Weirdos. Xander is doing some kind of programming. You know, everyone's finding their joy somewhere. So I'm out here to wash the floors. There's a lot of dirt and hair that all came from the old owner, so thanks a bunch. Your legacy lives on, and I'm going to erase it and take over. So that's what I'm up to. It's gonna be super fun. Let's go. So I know I'm gonna have to do this again. after we finish the bottom trim, but it feels so much better to have this cleaned. And now all the dirt moving forward will be ours, which is less gross. I mean, it's still gross, but it's less gross. Look how good this looks. There's one spot over here that the Swiffer couldn't get. It's almost like grease or something. So I'm gonna have to get a scrub brush and go with that. But everything else came up nice and easy. That looks great. See you next time.